Kenothi Seuton, love, peace, blessing, all manner of happiness, health, healing, wellness, goodness, abundance, everything that makes you feel good and gives you energy, doesn't take it away. Something good is going to happen to you today. And going with the creating your sacred space, building a holy sacred center at the center of your sovereign kingdom. I want to talk about recognizing the world of energy. And when we recognize the world of energy, we recognize the world that we actually live in. And I guess part of that is also recognizing that we are energetic beings. And the problem with what's been handed down to us through the Prussian education system, mixed together with the most recent industrialism, and be part of the machine matrix system, it has really laser focused humanity simply on the material world and ourselves almost exclusively as a body, almost exclusively as a manifested, mechanistic, chemical being, as opposed to an energetic being. And when we recognize that the truth is that there really is no material world. Everything is energy vibrating at a different rate, faster, slower. And when we recognize that and we begin to recognize ourselves as energetic beings and recognize the power of energy, it goes together with calling back our energy, that we can begin to stop feeding things, entities, ideas, mindsets, parasites, parasitic influences that are draining us. And usually for most people, just by doing that, it just creates an incredibly powerful change. And it's the whole concept of Chinese energy medicine. It's kind of odd maybe to us, or a little bit foreign to us, when somebody has a pain somewhere in their body, like in their lower back, for instance, and a acupuncture practitioner comes along and just puts a little needle in your hand, and the back pain goes away. And it's amazing. It's incredible, the way that works. But it does work. It does work. It's effective, and people can save themselves. Just a long, drawn out chemical, mechanistic procedure or time lost with traditional, what can we call it traditional, which is laboratory medicine. It's just amazing. Somebody can avoid all of that by just going to someone who sees the world energetically and knows how to restore the flow of energy in the body, and can heal somebody and actually heal somebody. And that's amazing. I mean, that's wonderful. And anybody who's really motivated towards and has a heart towards humanity, and is involved in the research field of quantum physics, is all of them are saying that Bruce Lipton, for instance, all of them are saying that energy medicine is the true medicine. It's the true actual healing medicine of the future. And so looking into that on your own, and having a conscious awareness of that for yourself may open up options to you that you never knew were available before. But recognizing ourselves as energetic beings So one of the statements that Abraham Hicks said in one of their, well, in many different places, but I think it's in most, well, it doesn't matter where it's first, but I know it's in Ask and It Is Given. One of their statements is, one of the best things or most powerful steps or first steps that you can do for yourself is to recognize yourself as an energetic being living in an energetic universe. And I also think it's very, very interesting when you think of the word genius, which is a human operating at, maybe its highest or, highest to our awareness, at the moment level. Genius comes to mind. Whenever we think of genius, who do you think of? Oh, of course, Einstein. And Einstein is quoted as saying, the most important decision that you can make for yourself is whether you live in a hostile or a friendly universe, a benevolent or a malevolent universe. Isn't that interesting? And that was him speaking to people, saying, like, personally, the most important decision you can make for yourself. So are you living in a universe that's out to get you, or are you living in a universe that is absolutely, overwhelmingly, unconditionally, lovingly there to support you in any way that you may need it? And isn't that amazing? Of all the things, that he discovered, gave, all the doors that he opened up to humanity to discover who we truly are and what this universe is really about. I like the way Greg Braden says it when Max Planck, won his Nobel Prize. It's like he's almost like, he made sure he had it, like he's holding it in his hands and looking for the exit to make sure he could get out with it before he said this. And his statement was that what we think is the material universe is not real. It's an illusion. And so he opened the door all that all those decades ago for us to begin to recognize that all of this influence that says you believe it when you see it, with your physical eye. And of course that's understandable, but the light spectrum that our eye is able to recognize is such a very, very small percentage of the total reality. That's why becoming aware of ourselves energetically, becoming aware that we are energetic beings, recognizing that we have a third eye that works the same way. It's a transducer. It takes in energy from different realms, different dimensions, different levels, just like the technology in our cell phone is able to take a frequency that is transmitted and turn it into a video that we can watch. But that video is invisible in the air. Our eye doesn't see it. But when we go to our YouTube channel and we tap on a video, there it is. But the frequency, the information that our cell phone changes and transmutes into a video is invisible. Our eye can't see it. And so when we recognize, just the area of the internet and, just all of the information that is in, the internet that is being transmitted, wirelessly that our eye can't see. That's just the internet, and that's overwhelming. When you think of all the information that's there, let alone the whole entire universe that is constantly expanding. And when we recognize that we are born with the software, with the apps, with the hardware, with absolutely everything that we need to tune into and intelligently absorb and understand that entire universe, wow, Isn't it worth it to remove the distractions that are not adding to our life at all, that are not helping us, the things that we are running after to build someone else's kingdom, thinking that that's important, when when we are making the transition from this what we call physical world into the spiritual world will have meant nothing to us. Isn't it worth it to start to recognize and to become aware of and to start to understand and study areas of energy that will in fact help us to ascend, help us to be free, help us to build our own kingdom? And what do you think happens after that ascension? Don't you think that that's what the universe is for? That's what all of the unlimited, ever-expanding universe is for you to be able to transition energetically into a universe, a magic kingdom that you truly want to live in and that you've been creating ever since you were a child by your own personal, true, authentic self and your true preference of the happy, healthy kingdom that you want to live in. And in the process, restoring our earth, this earth realm, back to the original garden paradise that it was originally created as, removing every single toxic parasitic influence away and out of forever, out of human experience, so that we can enjoy and live our true happy destiny that is our birthright and our sovereignty. So with that, Ganothi Seutan, love, peace, blessing unto you and your family. Something good is going to happen to you today. Namaste.